Today's story is The Monkey and the Wedge. Once upon a time, in a busy town bustling with activity, a group of hard-working carpenters was building a big, beautiful temple. The town was filled with the sounds of hammers and saws as everyone worked together. They worked really hard every day under the hot, hot sun, cutting and shaping huge logs of wood. The carpenters were dedicated to their craft, and they wanted to make sure the temple was perfect. One afternoon, the workers decided it was time for a break. They left their tools behind and went to rest under the shade of a nearby tree. The cool shade was a welcome relief from the scorching sun. Now, among all those logs was one very special piece of wood. It had been partially split, and to keep the gap open, the carpenters had hammered a wedge into the split. This wedge was crucial for their work. Just then, a group of playful monkeys came swinging through the trees. They were always so curious and full of energy. The forest was their playground, and they loved exploring new things. One particularly mischievous monkey spotted the log with the wedge sticking out of it. His eyes lit up with curiosity as he wondered what it was. "What's this?" he thought, climbing down to take a closer look. "Looks interesting." He had never seen anything like it before and was eager to investigate. Despite the other monkeys warning him to stay away, the curious monkey didn't listen. He was too intrigued by the strange object to heed their advice. He sat right on top of the split log and began tugging at the wedge. "Let's see what happens if I pull this out," he chuckled. He thought it would be fun to see what would happen. But the wedge was there for a very important reason. It was keeping the log open. Without it, the log would snap shut. As soon as he yanked it out with all his might, the two sides of the split log snapped shut with a loud crack. The sound echoed through the forest. Oh no! His tail was caught between the two halves of the log. The poor monkey was in a lot of pain. The poor monkey screamed in pain, unable to free himself. He struggled and struggled, but the log held his tail tightly. He had acted out of curiosity and mischief, without thinking of the consequences. Now he regretted not listening to his friends. So kids, the moral of the story is, don't meddle in things you don't understand. Thoughtless curiosity can lead to trouble. Always think before you act and listen to good advice. That is, don't mess with things you don't understand. Curiosity is great, but always think before you act. It's important to be careful and considerate. And that was the story of The Monkey and the Wedge. A tale that teaches us to be mindful of our actions and to think before we leap. I hope you all enjoyed it and learned a good lesson. Remember, curiosity is wonderful, but it's always best to be safe and thoughtful. Thanks for watching. If you liked the story, then smile big and clap your hands. Bye-bye. See you soon. Take care and always be curious but careful.